Hello, welcome back. I'm Darcy Darkness, and this is Behind the Mash Reviews. Just jumping on quickly to discuss my protein and why they're still using the courier Evri. Now, as you know, there was a ton of strikes in December, but not with Evri, with Royal Mail. And it seems that we're going down that road again because there's more planned strikes. If December didn't show them that it sounds like they're not going to get what they want, which again, everybody been paid the right amount and fairly, would be a perfect world, but we don't live in a perfect world here. We do not. So I have had multiple deliveries from multiple companies that are supposed to be coming via Royal Mail. They were supposed to come yesterday and they were out for delivery, but then apparently they weren't. It was weird. They were still in Glasgow when they should have been obviously elsewhere. And they're supposed to be delivered by 3 o'clock. So they were not. Every now, they were out for delivery. I had the wee app that said that it was out for delivery. And then I got a message which I'll read out. No excuses, by the way, just that it wasn't going to be delivered, even though it was out for delivery to about 4:30 yesterday. Half 4 it was out for delivery. And then I got an email from MyProtein saying that it had been delayed. Now I got 2 emails, one today, one yesterday. It says, "We are sorry to inform you that our carrier has experienced a minor delay in delivering your order. Please rest assured that this is still on its way to you and will be delivered as soon as possible. And we expect your tracking update in the next 24 hours and you can track with the status of your delivery." Now, so it's not even getting delivered in the 24-hour window because that was yesterday. But now I have to wait an extra 24 hours on top of that to get tracking information. Now that's, again, it's $5.99 for the delivery, and what was their resolution? To give me a voucher that I can only use if I spend £10. Now this has happened before, and that's not refunding the postage or your delivery charge. That's absolutely ridiculous that they won't even do that. So there we go. That's the email that they sent me last time as well, and I didn't use it because again I'd have to spend £10 and use a £5 voucher, and you can only use one voucher, and if you've got a better voucher you can't use both. So it's pointless. They should just be stop using Evri and try use someone else, and they should most possibly give you your money back and not tell you to spend a tenner to get that money back. Sorry, I'm a bit hoarse this morning. It's first thing. Having my coffee. And I sound like a dude. It happens. So, still really disappointed. I emailed MyProtein and asked them, if you're still having this problem with Evri, why the hell are you still using them? Nothing back. I emailed them on Instagram. And the amount of positive posts and things like that and videos that I've done about MyProtein, and they only really respond positive. Like positive videos, not in positive comments rather than the negative. It's weird because I had this at Christmas time with other companies and now it's starting again. I'm really not looking forward to the fact that I ordered bought tickets as well for a gig, and they are apparently coming by Royal Mail. It might be tracked, but they're not giving a flying monkeys, basically, that that it doesn't matter. His track things were supposed to be priority even when they were on strike. But apparently everybody's going on strike soon, so not looking forward to that, because there'll be more stuff going missing and more stress. The faith has already been lost in Royal Mail, and the faith has already been lost in Evri. A lot of the time I feel like they don't want to come all the way out to where I live, and say, especially on Fridays, they don't want to come all the way out, so therefore they just make up an excuse. But it was a Wednesday. It wasn't anything. It was a Wednesday. It's not like it was Friday and the end of the week. So it's not here. It's not coming today. I would have had an email. And I'm down to, what, how many bars are there? 3. And this is a 12 pack, by the way. I love them. So I have no self-control at the best of times. So I'll just have to wait or not eat my protein bars. I can eat other ones, I suppose, that I have, like muscle food ones that I have. But I'm really, really enjoying these right now because they taste like a chocolate bar rather than a protein bar. And like 20 grams of protein as well, so I didn't want to come on and be moaning, but I just thought I'd let people know that it's probably going to happen again. And things are going to keep happening. Hello, this is Darcy Darkness, and this is Behind the Mash Reviews. Yesterday I had a little rant about MyProtein. Well, this is the MyProtein box that came. As you can see, it has it's been semi-opened here, it's been bashed about here and here and pretty much everywhere. But when I turn the box round, sorry if I'm inducing vomiting, not using my arm at the moment, I'm using my phone with my actual hand, and this is here where the damage to the box is. Literally looks like it's been kicked about. And then when you turn it over, look at this. It's bashed, ripped, torn. Tried to put it back together. Don't judge me by my looks, it's what's inside that counts. It says in the box. Yeah, as someone tried to get inside my box, because that's what it literally looks like. And again, as you can clearly see, it says next day. It didn't come next day, and MyProtein are still looking into it. And I told them this has happened 3 times in 2023, and we're only in the 10th of February. That's all we are, the 10th of February. And I've had packages looking like someone has stood on them, someone has... Oh, it's disgraceful. Welcome back. I'm Darcy Darkness, and this is Behind the Mash Reviews. Yesterday, I haven't uploaded a video yet. I did a video about MyProtein. Well, not MyProtein. It was my package from, which is this package, from MyProtein that was coming via Evri, as we can see right there. As you can see, the state of the box. It literally looks like someone has kicked it about, smashed it about even. And again, it's not the delivery person's fault, it's wherever it goes between being picked up with MyProtein and then obviously being transferred and basically brought to the Evri place here, the warehouse. So as you can see, there's some damage here, not so bad, but it was just when you go back up to here. I'll twist it round so you can see it's open here, bashed about here, and on the other side you'll see it's been bashed about here, and that's not even the best bit. The best bit is underneath, where as you can see the damage is actually here and here, easily to get in, easy to look in as well to see what's actually in it, and also here. I have reported this to MyProtein and asked them why they're still using a company that keeps doing this and keeps lying, giving me a voucher that says you've got to spend £10 to get the £5 voucher when my next day delivery costs £5.99. and they're not even refunding me for the delivery. I'm not even getting it the next day, and it's absolutely ridiculous. This is the third time it's happened, and we're only at the 10th of February. Well, it was the 9th yesterday. So this is what's frustrating, that I've had 3 orders from MyProtein next day delivery, because I can't trust the non-tracked version, because it's Evri, and we all know that Evri used to be my Hermes, and again, I had no problems with my Hermes until the issues with the strikes and the overload of work, obviously, that's in parcels and things that are actually being sent here. I've sent the pictures to MyProtein to show that I'm not talking shit, that I'm not the only person that's having this problem with Everybody's doing this with everybody. Whoever's working at their warehouse, they need to be taught how to handle products rather than throwing them or stomping on them and bashing them, because you never know what's inside them. I've had pallets been opened by Every, as in they've opened the box from when I did shop from Beauty Bay, and touching the actual makeup palettes. But now you know what that means. It means someone has basically opened a palette and put their dirty finger in your palette, which has compromised the palette, which you shouldn't really put in your bloody face. What was Beauty Bay's resolution to this? To give me a tenner off my order. Now the palettes themselves, one of them was £40 and it was actually a gift, and they still did that. So Every are not even holding their hands up to saying that they've done anything wrong. I've had complete boxes with the top ripped off them, and they've handed them over to me and half the stuff's missing. So this is not an unusual thing for Every. Please, MyProtein, if you see this video, if you hear any customers voicing their opinion about Every, maybe you should actually change couriers, or let us pick the courier that we want, because people will pay that additional extra little couple of quid if you know that you're going to get your package without it looking like someone has stood on it. This is my rant for today, and I will upload it. Have a happy Friday. It's a holiday here, so enjoy. This is Behind the Mash Reviews, and I'm Dancy Darkness. See you later. Okay. 3 new flavours that I haven't tried. That's not new, I don't think, but these 2 are. They're new flavours of their layered treat bars that are 20 grams of protein. I thought I would review them with my Collagen Coffee. If you'd like to know what in my Collagen Coffee, I will tell you. It is 30 ml of skinny salted caramel syrup, half a teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa powder, Hunter Gather, collagen peptides, 13 grams, and I use the Lavazza milk frother to put my unsweetened almond milk, and it's the almond milk from the organic one from Lidl that I get, or Lidl, whatever the pronunciation that you use. And the coffee of choice right now is Lavazza Espresso. It's delicious. So, MyProtein, I had issues with my late order BS, and when eventually the box did come, as you've seen, it literally looked like someone had opened it from the bottom, just the way those boxes actually are, because they're like flat packed, easy enough to flat pack and open, etc. It's not the first time that's actually happened with Every. It actually happened with Beauty Bay, which went on a wee bit of a rant about, but that's not the point. The point is, I was speaking to MyProtein via the Behind the Mash Reviews Instagram, because I had an open conversation with them anyways. I had said to them about my issue with Every, because Every had sent me a message saying that it was out for delivery, because it was the next day, 24-hour tracked, and then about 4:30 they said that it had come into an unexpected delay, and I would have to wait an additional 24 hours to get another email with new tracking information. Now that never sounds good. Every has done this multiple times to me, and it's 3 times in the past, how many weeks are we in? It's 6 or 7 weeks into 2023. I've had 3 orders and it's happened every time. And the boxes have all been squashed, like someone has either thrown them about or they have been stood on or opened, whatever. So they asked me to take pictures, which I did, because this is what it looked like. The box was terrible and all bashed and things like that. So again, I told them what happened, because confirmed who I was, etc. Said my parcel was delivered earlier and it looked like it had been stood on. There was no reason why it was late either. You really need to change couriers. It's really not worth paying next day if you don't get it next day, which is true, especially because it's $5.99. It's not cheap. And they said, please can you kindly provide images of the damage, which I just shown. And I said, here are the pictures of the box. I haven't opened it yet as I wanted to show you the way this was delivered. It clearly says next day. To be told in the app it was out for delivery on Wednesday by 16:30. Like I said, it was a parcel came down unexpected delay. I'd have to wait for more information about when I would receive it. It was absolutely disgraceful. This has happened 3 times. And they said, as we've now had images of the parcel, could you please look in the contents of the parcel to see if any of the products have been damaged whilst in transit? If so, if you could kindly provide further images, we have every intention of resolving your issue with the utmost care and urgency. Which again, this person has been very, very good. Very, very fair. I said everything I said wasn't damaged. Everything was fine inside, but it's still the fact that it could have been with the amount of damage there was to the box. Because I'm very happy to hear this, but I apologise for the delay and the way the package was delivered. As an apology, we'd like to offer you a £5 credit. Now, again, that doesn't actually cover the full postage, but it's what they actually do. What they tend to do is they give you £5 off, but you've got to have a minimum spend of £10, which I said that's disgraceful because I have to spend more money to get the money back for delivery. Not good enough. So they credited it to my account, apparently. I haven't checked. They said it was in the next few hours. I asked them, I said, can we please get an option for an additional other courier? I said, I don't mind paying extra. I don't have any trust in the safety of deliveries. Because I've added this to your account. Because I'm sorry, sadly, we are unable to choose the courier for an order like me another courier. Goes, this is picked at random by the warehouse team, so it's the warehouse team that picked Evri because it's cheap. Yeah, it's cheap for a reason. People. I said it's a pity because Evri have gotten worse and I don't see them getting any better, which will reflect when your customers don't get what they have paid for due to the inability to deliver on time or safely. And that is how I feel right now, and it's disgraceful because, again, I really, really like the MyProtein bars. As you can see, I bought 2 more boxes because there was a 35% code. So, yeah, and these are going to sell. These are just a limited time for Easter, and even though it's not Easter right now, it means they won't be available. So I'm going to have to keep buying them basically. And again, that sounds terrible. Keep buying them. It's the only protein bar at the moment I actually want to eat. The muscle food ones and fulfill ones, I do love them, but this is different because of all the different textures and flavours, and they just taste amazing. So I thought this morning, that I would taste these new ones, because you know I'm a sucker for the wafers, which are here. I only got 2 of each because these are dangerous for me. This is pretty much a pure binge alert, and I do not want to end up overeating, even if it is a protein bar, because there still is sugars in them and still things in them that I probably shouldn't have in large quantities. So I'm actually seeing if there actually is sugar in these, because there's milk in it and milk has tons to sugar as well. But yeah, it's we use other sugar products, other things, but it's still me eating more protein bars in replacement for like a Mars bar or something. I'm trying to find a knife so I can actually cut these. but they must all be in the dishwasher. That sounds about right. And dishwasher's not been put on. Fantastic. So I've got a bread knife. Probably shouldn't use a bread knife, but that's what I've got. That's what I'm using. So I'm going to cut off pieces of the triple chocolate fudge. I wanted to see, sorry if it's ASMR, I should pause that. Well, it smells delicious. I want to show you what it looks like. It's a wee bit squashed, but... So this is the... I don't know what that is. That's white chocolate. Like a white chocolate. Nah. Oh my god, that tastes delicious. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. Why are you doing this, MyProtein? Why? So, I have cut it. This is what it looks like inside. Yes. I'm going to taste it, actually. Oh no. I'm going to... Oh. I'm not moaning. I don't like it. I'm moaning because it's another one that I like. Oh no. It's a good thing to have variety. It really is. But, oh my god. That is so freaking delicious. Oh my god. I've only bought one of them because I knew if I bought more, it was going to be either I didn't like it and I'd feel bad for buying and wasting. Because I'm the only person who eats protein bars in the house, so I tend not to only buy one. I'm just tasting it with some coffee. Oh my goodness, that's freaking redonkulous, man. Oh my god. So this is the vanilla birthday cake. Now, I'm not a big fan of the kind of birthday cake type flavoury type things. I'm just going to give it a smell. I don't know about you, but I smell everything, so... It smells nice. I don't smell vanilla though. I kind of get a strawberry feel, which is never good. And let's get like wee sprinkles on it and stuff. I see bits of Rice Krispies, like puffed rice. Let's see. Dim layers. Kind of does. It kind of reminds... It looks like Battenberg, actually. Similar to Battenberg. So I'm just going to pause while I bite so you don't hear me munching. I don't get vanilla birthday cake off it. It's fruit. Really fruity. It's not my favourite, but I don't hate it. Which is a big thing for me. Because if I didn't like it, I would most likely tell you, as you can see from previous videos. But if you're wanting, like, I know most protein bars, a lot of them are like chocolate or toffee or cookies and cream and things like that. If you wanted something different, this is fruit, like a fruity flavour. I don't taste vanilla off it at all. But, again, if you're wanting a different type of protein bar that doesn't taste like chocolate or peanut butter or like any of the bog standard flavours that you get, salted caramel and orange and stuff, this is definitely one. Again, if I was in a shop and it was a protein bar and it was that and like a grenade bar, for example, because I don't like the grenade bars, they give me heartburn. So I would pick this one. And because I like to have a protein bar as part of a snack. I don't tend to eat them in the morning. I tend to eat them in the afternoon to kind of satiate me, basically. So, out of them both, the triple chocolate fudge, if you know me, you know I love chocolate. So, well, I don't eat as much of it these days. This is my favourite. I don't hate this, but it's not my favourite. And again, from this channel, you will know if I don't like something, I am not afraid to share it. I am not afraid to share it. So I'll eat that wee bit later. And then we've got this, which is, because I like these, I thought, because the vanilla wafer kind of reminded me of kind of the pink wafers, you know, the Pink Panther wafers that you used to get. I think you still get in Lions does them. But there was like, every shop had like their version of pink wafers. And I used to love them when I was a kid. Still love them now. So I'm going to try this. This seems to be covered in a coating. Unlike this one is not. This is just for, actually, I'll show you the difference. See, that's the difference in them. That's covered. This one is not. This is delicious, by the way. These come in 2 pieces. They're actually not one big long bar, which is good. You can take one out and you don't have to eat them both. I still think 15 grams for those 2 bits is actually really, really good. It tells you 15 grams, but there's 2. Even 7.5 grams of protein in this. You could be like under, you could be like 10 under, or you could be 5 under, or if you do like to hit that full protein macro, then one of them could easily help with that. And this has got 12 grams of protein, which is slightly less, but this smells familiar. I do not know why. I'm going to break it, which I shouldn't have done like that, but that's what it looks like on the inside. Kind of similar, except that's got some thick, with double C, thick layers. So it does, some thick layers, and this one's kind of narrow. So it's kind of slim layers, so thick and cut, basically. So I'm going to taste this and see what it's like. Again, don't love it. Out of both of these, what would I pick? In a shop, this one, definitely, because again, don't love it, don't hate it. This has got a weird powdery aftertaste, and see that way that if I ate it all, I'd probably be sick, because it's quite sickening. Again, don't like that about protein bars. Don't like that anything, actually, to be sickening. This is totally different. This, when I tasted this, I was like, uh-oh. An uh-oh moment usually means that I will eat it all. So, yeah. I'm like, do I really want to taste this? Do I really want to go down the rabbit hole this Sunday? Do I? Oh my god, that just smells so good. No, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. Which is incredibly difficult for me to have so much control over something I really, really enjoy. Have you tried any of the new protein bars at MyProtein? What do you think? Do you think that MyProtein should give you another option for delivery with another courier? So, you know, we get our packages the way we're supposed to, rather than it looks like someone has kicked them around a warehouse. Should we not have the option to get our packages here safely and intact? Please let me know if you like this content. Please think about subscribing, hitting that bell, so you get the notification that I've uploaded a new video. Also, add me on Instagram and Twitch, where I stream daily playing Lost Ark. And at the moment, Lost Ark is having a 1st birthday, so I am on doing, well, playing my game, trying to get leveling up.